Hello and welcome to another edition of Stockwatch. So as we get into the trading week, we're hearing a lot more coming out of the earnings season. It's still progressing, so a lot more exciting opportunities for different stocks as well. And IBM have seen no slowdown in that as they have posted their strongest revenue in almost 3 years after their second quarter earnings actually beat expectations and revenue earnings as well. And it made this stock jump by over 4%, which we'll take a look at in a minute. So here are the numbers then. It was $2.33 per share against $2.29 and $18.75 billion versus $18.29. So revenue grew 3% over the quarter. And this, as I said, the fastest in 3 years as the company caps off a quarter that saw a meaningful impact from the coronavirus. So all these tech companies, stay-at-home companies that are benefiting from staying at home, not staying at home companies, sorry, but companies that are benefiting from people staying at home. And IBM is one of these solutions for a lot of people. So we've seen the previous quarter was almost a 1% increase, and now we've got a 3% increase. So it looks like things are going the right way for IBM. We did have a slowdown in stock price in the last few sessions, which we'll look into shortly. But as I said, it has actually had nearly $2 billion of acquisitions in the last quarter as well. So it is looking to really start progressing further. I just want to touch upon a story that broke yesterday. It involves Microsoft, and the UK, US, and the whole of the EU have accused China of carrying out a major cyber attack on a few companies, and one of them is Microsoft in particular. It targeted their exchange servers, affecting over 30,000 organizations. So we're just waiting to see what's going to come out of that, because obviously there's so many sanctions against China from the US and the UK and EU. Will this be another step in the wrong direction for China and Sino relations as well? So we'll just wait and see what's going. So US Sino relations and other China relations as well. So let's just take a look on the daily chart with the assistance of the Ichimoku cloud on IBM first of all today. So as you can see, I'll just zoom in a bit more for you. We had this detrimental downturn recently with a bit of a sell-off in price, but in the last trading session we had a jump in price. So I'm expecting, if we can get this momentum going to keep progressing, then the top border of the Ichimoku cloud will be the first target. If we can get over this $140 area, then this will be quite significant for the stock as well. Nothing too much in the way of divergences, which we're looking in the same direction for this particular stock. Let's look on intraday though, and as you can see, we are coming to the downside at the moment, but if we can have a progressive bounce, I'm looking at a move to the upside here, and this is where I'll put a buy position most definitely, so we can hit these more recent peaks up here. This looks to me a little bit like a false break above the $150, so it might be a little bit too unlikely to get there by the end of the trading week, or maybe even in this quarter, but it is only a $10 move, so we'll be looking out for that as well. Again, on the intraday, nothing too much in the way of divergences, so just waiting to see what the next possibilities are in the medium term, at least for a few of the companies. So there's that just to think about with IBM now that big earnings season is underway, and Microsoft as well. Just bring it out to the daily chart. So we've been seeing these accentuations on Microsoft, amazing really, and they have really, since they're in the $1 trillion club now, we are looking at progressive moves to the upside. There could be a little bit of a slowdown like we've seen here on the RSI, so seeing a little bit of a hidden bearish divergence, which could bring prices lower. As you can see here, I'll just mark that out for you, but trading very far away from the Ichimoku cloud, which is quite significant as well. So we'll see what the potentials are. And looking on intraday, as I said, this move to the downside is the reason that the headlines, let's say, that China has been cyber attacking the company, but we are still trading very far above the Ichimoku cloud, which again is quite significant. However, candlesticks are now trading between the Tenkan and Kijun line, which is a significance that prices could be grabbed and pulled a little bit lower by these lines. So again, we'll see what the outcome is for that. And if we look at these kind of areas here on the RSI, we're looking at a hidden bearish a bit of a bearish divergence as well, but it could turn into bullish if we do get more of a move to the downside. So we'll just wait and see what the potentials are in that respect as well. So a few things to look out for as we move into the trading week, and to see if there's any more headlines about this cyber attack on other companies, which could actually bring prices lower. So that's all from the Stock Watch today. Thank you very much for joining me. If you've got any comments or queries, as usual, please feel free to add them to the post, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great trading day ahead, and bye for now.